Hey there, I'm Jennifer,
And I'm Jackie.
and welcome to Slightly Unsupervised. We're best friends, business partners, and the chaos behind Bestimony, a ceremony we created to celebrate the kind of soulmates who don't come with a marriage license.
This podcast is all about that friendship energy, the deep stuff, the messy stuff, and the laugh till you snort stuff.
So whether you're driving, folding laundry, or hiding in your car for some peace and quiet,
You're in good company. Let's get slightly unsupervised. Today, men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Why we're so different and why we still need each other. In this episode of Slightly Unsupervised, Jennifer and I will unpack the cosmic differences between men and women, from communication styles to emotional needs. They explore why women process life through connection, why men pull back when stressed, and how understanding these differences can actually bring us closer. Plus, they break down why female friendships are essential to bridging the gap, because sometimes only another woman can speak your language.
so true. Men are from Mars,
Mhm.
women are from Venus is a really good book if you haven't read it. Definitely helps you understand your not only your spouse, but also how women are just completely different in the way that what we need versus the men. And I know that anybody's ever been to couples therapy, this is one of them books you get to read because it does explain to you and lets you understand that we are not all the same. We process it differently and it's very gender specific. Not everybody follows suit. It certainly isn't, 100% true for everything, but for the most part, you do get into it. You can see that there are really that we just process things differently. That your husband is giving you a solution to a problem. We've talked about this probably in one of the last few ones we've done, Jackie, where your husband gives you an answer to something like solve that. Here's the problem, solve it. And you're like, I'm going to
In
call Joe.
tears. I'm in tears. He doesn't understand. And he's like, I do understand. Why can't you fix this?
Yes.
I can't. I need
Yes.
you to help me, but not fix it. Just listen to me.
Right. And that is why I get the call. And
Yes.
so it's true. It's so
Mhm.
true. It's like and it's not his fault. That's how
No.
he's programmed.
Right.
This is the problem. That's how you solve it. There's nothing you can do. So let it go. And it's like, Jackie's like in this limbo land about it. So she'll call me and it's really has nothing to do with anything. It has to do with how we process. So for me, I can listen to it and I can be like empathetic because one, I understand it. Two is that I'm a girl and I know that we have to process. We cannot get a one solution answer from our husbands and move on in our lives like it just solves, world's problems, which it doesn't. For us, we have to process it. So it can be
Mhm.
definitely really important to have girlfriends because this is a part of our existence that you can't men would try. I know Rick would probably try his hardest to probably in the beginning of a relationship really listen and really try to figure out. And at some point he's probably like, I'm done. Like I don't want to listen to you anymore.
I've heard about this like 20 times.
Exactly.
He goes he goes to his man cave. Okay, I'm done. You figure it out. Call Jen. Call Michelle. Call
Cause
Chris. Call Jen. Call somebody.
right? But he passes the baton to us like, here, you guys handle it now. I've done what I can with her.
He puts on his YouTube guys channel so
Listen
he
to
can't
like
hear me talking to you either.
car parts. He's listening to car parts. Oh my God. If we had to go in there and listen to car parts all day long, I would literally like end my life. I'd be like, I cannot listen to this anymore.
No.
So that is part of the real difference is that it is so essential to understand that we are different creatures.
Mhm.
Maybe guys, I wonder, I mean, this is a good question really to think about is like, do they need each other to really? What happens when a guy has a problem? Like, we only talk about as girls because we all only care about as girls, but the
Oh, we
guy,
only know us. We don't know them that well either.
but think
Well,
about
what do
it.
they say? They say men seek solutions and women seek connection. So,
Wait,
like,
me- men seek what?
solutions and
Yes.
women seek connection. So a man doesn't need to call his guy friend to get that connection to feel
No.
better. I don't see Rick calling, like, one of his friends and Mike, or one she
He
could they
would
because
if he
they
had a
text a
car
lot.
problem. He'd probably be
Oh, yeah,
like,
he call your husband.
yeah, like if there was a thing that needed to be fixed and he needed to
True.
know how to fix it, he would call. He'd be like,
That's true.
hey, the water heater's not working. What do I do? Like, Rob's like, "Hey, flush the thing out, man, like, start there." And we're like, "My god, that
I'm
sounds so
like,
boring."
I need a phone number to call the person that does this so it gets done right. Plumber,
Plumber.
electrician, what do I need for what are we doing right now?
Jackie calls back, she's like, "Now would you recommend a plumber for that kinda job? Like, what are we doing here?"
We're
That's probably
so
not gonna go
mean.
so well over here, so,
No.
I think, it's we would seek a connection, like, I don't know, maybe we're different in girls' world, but I don't think so because I've had a lot of friends, but we seek just somebody to understand our thoughts, right? Like, can
We
you
want we want we want our girlfriends that will tell us that we're right
That's right. That's what
for
I care.
feeling that way. Yes,
Yes.
to make us feel that you should feel that way. Exactly. And they're not gonna say that. They're like, "Why are you surprised? You knew that's what was gonna happen."
I
Because
don't know why you wait.
I was hoping it would be different this time.
I know.
I
It's the
want a new
hope.
outcome. I just hope, like, it's this long. Can I get a different kind of outcome? Just
Right.
surprise me.
Right. Right. And I'm like,
Instead, I get emotional and I need to talk to someone.
right. And that's we talked about that in another episode is like why husbands should celebrate the besties and in any case really, but it's like they take a lot of heat off of that relationship too because we can divert the energy back to, someplace that is not just directly on him because you can't go to your husband. You go to your husband for the solution if you want to listen to the one solution he has. Maybe there's 2
Right.
solutions. So, okay, if you don't wanna do it that way, then do it that way, but I'm not gonna give you any more solutions, and I don't wanna hear about it because, you've said it 100 times, I don't care. And
Exactly.
that's the problem is that women have to process and men have to solve, and the 2 can collide. There is men fix it, women feel it, and it can be very interesting on how we process this. I had this guy I worked with, I wanted to bring this up because it's the greatest line, and he told it to me when I was, like, 20 years old. Maybe I was 23, 24. I don't remember what it was, but I worked with him, and he was a guy, so, of course, he just had solutions to everything, not necessarily wanted to talk about it, but, I think dating or something. He goes, "Let me give you some advice." And I'm like, "Alright." He's like, "Listen closely." I'm like, "Okay, what is it?" He goes, "Men give love for sex." I'm like, "Okay." And he goes, "And women give sex for love." And I was like, "Oh." And he's like, "Chew on that a while." And I'm like, "Okay." It's
Is
for
that what he
growing
meant?
up words. Yeah. And then you think about it, you're like, men give love to get sex, right? And then women will give sex to get love. Like we want different things. And
Mhm.
ultimately the other one does whatever the other side needs to get what they want, but they're not the same things.
Mhm.
They're not attached to the same thing. Like men just want to have sex and women just want to be loved and each crisscrosses into the other world for a moment to give each other that so that they get what they want, right? So
Yeah.
it was an interesting conversation and I appreciate it. It's followed me all my life. Like he's so freaking right. If
Yeah.
you just think about it, he is so freaking right. Guys will be like, "Yeah, yeah, I wanna take you out on a romantic dinner. Bring you
And just give me
flowers.
a kiss
Here's
goodnight.
your" No, he doesn't. We'll sit and
He
talk for
didn't.
hours. No, he doesn't. That guy just wants to have sex. She's like,
He's looking at his
"Okay,
watch.
huh?
Gosh, I thought I would have
Yeah, it should
gotten
be
something
about
by
time."
now.
He's got a little checklist on his hand that's written on his hand. He's like, "Dinner, check. Candy, check. Flowers, check. Time for sex." Like, it's
Turn
true.
this
I mean, if you
hurry,
really have
this
you ever
stop
heard
in this
that saying?
turnout.
Why? You
We
wanna
only have
talk?
so much time.
No.
I wanna show you the beautiful lights,
No, he
the
doesn't. He wants to have
stars.
sex. Yes. We should be telling our young
Goodness.
daughters this so they understand the concept here. But yeah, it wasn't one of the greatest conversations I ever had with anybody, and it was a very short conversation. And he just basically told me that
I know,
and
what do you
left.
say to that?
I'm like,
Either, "I don't wanna go out with you anymore," or,
no, I
"Okay,
wasn't
let's go have
dating him.
sex."
I
No.
wasn't dating
Oh,
him.
I thought you said you were dating him. I'm
No,
sorry,
no,
excuse
I
me, I
just
heard
knew
that
him.
wrong.
I was dating and he told me that, and he's
Oh,
like,
okay.
"Remember all that because that's gonna be important," and you're just like, it helped me, and I was like, "Man, it just was so simple." Anyways,
Yes.
it's a difference between the way men feel and the way the women act is the difference of that. Like, so, one of the things on here it says is in the men are from Mars, women are from Venus thing is that men value respect. Well, women value emotional safety. And
Mhm.
that's probably true. Like, in life, we rather be comfortable and safe than be respected for various things where men would probably not value an emotional safety. It's not really that important to them.
No, you're saying that men show love through actions and women express love through words and nurturing, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of the same thing, but it's kind of a nicer way to put it.
Right? Because the dude delivered that news to me, so he went right to the heart of it.
To the point, right? Like, here you go. I'm not gonna
I'm not sugarcoating this bad boy.
skip
Here it
around
is.
this right now. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
let you
and I
know.
was like,
So
I
you
was young,
decide.
and I was like, "Man, that was something."
You're like, "You know I have 2 babies, right?"
Right? I'm like, this is really answering some questions for me here. Anyways, but men wanna solve the problems, and women wanna be heard and understood, and that's number 1
That's me.
reason what is the number 1 reason why you have friends, because you need to be heard and understood. I will listen to Jackie, and I will understand what she says, and I will listen, and, we do this multiple times, and it's okay because I process the same way. I can be empathetic to Jackie's situation because a lot of times I know where it's coming from, right? They're not just one little situation that happened today. It's a cluster of things that have happened, and this is the point that we've gotten to, and now we've got an impasse. So how do we deal with it? So that's the other thing
Mhm.
I think that people need to understand too. It's not usually a one Jackie's problem doesn't just pop up one day. It's an ongoing thing, right? So
Yes, I finally just I let things go and go and go till I finally get frustrated and
right,
blow up.
blow up.
And then the want to be heard is true too because I do have that. My husband will I'll tell him something and this frustrates me so bad. And he'll just look at me and not like even say anything. Can you say something?
Oh my
Can
god,
you
that's
back me up? Can you say just say you're right. Don't just stare
it.
at me. That is frustrating me more. Now I'm pissed at you and at the situation.
The problem just got bigger. Like
Just
all of a sudden, you're part of
That's
my
true.
problem. It's
Admit it.
true.
It's true. You get
It's
more
100%
frustrated
true.
because you're waiting for something. It's like, just say something.
Listen, my husband is a man of I don't know.
Few words,
He's a
as you would say.
yes. He may get up to 100 a day. He may be less than 100 a day. So, my problems, we don't have words for that. It's way goes beyond. It's like it's a yes or no. It's like if I can give it to him and give me a yes or no, I may get an answer, but I don't think so. My husband does not want to deal with any of my issues and
Well,
has
and then my
never
husband's
wanted
the
to.
opposite that talks all the time. So when he doesn't talk, it's like, give me something. Give me something.
Say something. You have an opinion in there, I know you
Otherwise,
do.
the silent treatment's coming out. And I'm not going to talk to you now at all. And I'm going to go call
Yes.
my girlfriend.
Yeah, the passive aggressive silent treatment is now
Yes.
in play. I'm no longer speaking to you because you said nothing. You should have backed me up, right? There's
Which,
always that.
yes, which
You
I know
should
is immature and I'm working on that.
whatever. It's not immaturity. It's, a woman's right to give the silent treatment and move on to her friends. Trust me, Jackie, you're not the only woman that does it. And I
Yeah.
mean, you girls can write in all you want and you can definitely, relate to Jackie and what she does. Like, we haven't evolved that much. Trust me. So, anyways, so guys like to recharge in solitude. They don't need it. And we recharge in connection. That's true, right?
Mhm. Yep.
They can be alone. I can be alone too. That recharges me some, but as I've gotten older, but, really, if I want to recharge, go have a girls' weekend or something like just let that energy get out of my system and feel understood for a weekend and then go back to the silent treatment, which is what I get, I guess.
Hey, if
So
it works for you, Jen, whatever works for you.
it's a marriage of silent treatment. It's great.
There's a lot of years there, so it's working.
True that. We're
Right?
at 22
Right.
or 23 now. So,
There
and
you
then I
go.
like my recharging in solitude evidently. So
Yep.
I'm just by myself.
In your
Anyway,
bed. Hey,
so
he brings you dinner.
I know, but he's even slacking on that a little bit, so I don't know. We have to reevaluate that situation this year. I'm having to buy the pre-made things at Costco now for dinner and put them in the oven myself. Can you imagine? Like, things have really
No.
changed around here.
Oh,
I know.
no.
I know.
Okay.
Things need revamping around here. Okay, so men like to communicate directly. True. Women
Mhm.
communicate layers. Context. That's true, Jack. It's like when we
Mhm.
communicate, if we're not on silent treatment mode,
Right.
We may
You
say a
all
few
I
things.
know all of you women out there understand. I know you do. Well,
Yeah, of
most of you.
course they do. Of course they do. And all you women whose husband has 100 max word capacity a day. You know what I'm talking about. Like, good Lord, call me. Like, we'll talk.
Oh.
But yeah, we do. We kind of throw
Mhm.
things out and then we see how it feels and then we throw another thing out. Like we toss things around in our heads and we definitely go to each other with different aspects of it to find out what they think. A lot of it is just like, am I on the right track? I think with you too, especially like, should I feel this way? And I'm like, yeah,
Mhm.
100% you should feel that way. It's
Right.
ridiculous or whatever. It's, bestie chats are made for you to feel more, I
Mhm.
don't know, understood,
Mhm.
right? So, anyways, okay,
Exactly.
so men often compartmentalize, and that's true, and we emotionally integrate everything. Yeah, I think so. We probably take everything from all over our minds and our brains and charge it up and get it involved in a problem that has nothing to really do with anything, and we'll make
Yeah.
use of years of stuff that we've got, so they'll just put it away. That's filed away, and I'm not thinking about that anymore, so don't talk about that with me anymore, so that's interesting. And then men love consistently, and women emotional depth. They want consistent, normal, everyday. Women want deeper emotional depth to their love. I
Mhm.
think that's true too. I think
Mhm.
that's why we always want romance and things that make us feel like we're being seen.
And they just want sex consistency.
Let me go back to it. Men give love for sex, and women give sex for love. Chew on that.
That's kinda what that one was, right?
I know, but I'm
Love.
telling you, it was the greatest thing ever told to me at a young age. It has helped me. So I want to give
Can't
thanks to
wait
that
to
guy.
share that with my granddaughter.
You might
She's
want to
only
do it.
18 months, but
She's 18 months. Yeah. Give that a
she's
little
really
time.
smart.
You probably want to try that around 18. Like, I don't know if we need to hear her do it too much, but they should
18 these days?
understand. Or
Yeah.
maybe 13 these days, I
These
guess.
days, I'm like,
Yeah.
18?
Yeah. But you should. You
Oops.
should tell women. You should definitely, at least if you don't talk about the sex part of it, Jack, just at least say, we're different.
Just not really thinking about it. She's 18 months. Right now, it's like, "Say grandma."
Yeah.
And
But the next thing
that's
is sex. So you better get your game plan in order there. You're the planner, right? Okay. Anyway, so that's why women need women. And I don't think any of us would do it because we need some stuff to process emotions without judgment. That's it. Process emotions without judgment. That is really what we need. I think that just right there
Mhm.
says it. We need to process emotions without being judged and know that because we say some whacked out shit, Jack, to each other,
Oh,
right?
yeah. Definitely. But I always
Like
say that. That's what I always feel about all you girls. I because I say some whacked ass stuff. I admit it. Like we said, this is our therapy, people. We found that out when we started this podcast. I learned so much about myself, and I get off here and think a little bit like,
I know, right?
"What did I just learn from that? I said that
Yeah.
out loud. That's true. Why can't I say that to myself?"
But it's true. We looking for the emotion without the judgment. Like, just let
Mhm.
me talk and don't judge me. And I'm going to say some wacky shit. I don't really mean it, but, and that's the part that's fun. It's like, we know you don't mean it, or we think it. We don't think it. We can't do it, but we can think it. So that's part of it too, right? Like,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to smack that
Mhm.
bitch down and, kick her in the face. Yeah, do it.
Do it.
We're not really going to do it. But the fact you want to makes me
Uh,
feel good because I'm
if
like,
we were
"Yeah,
still in high school, you would have done it, right?
you would have done it
I
for
would
sure.
have.
You'd have been at my house because 'cause you've been on suspension for kicking and screaming and fighting with somebody." But anyways,
Oh, goodness.
so anyways, it's definitely good to read that book if you are having emotional issues with your husband. Read Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. I highly recommend it. You don't even need to get a therapist at this point. Just start there. That's where they're going to start you. They're going to tell you you need to figure out why you guys are so different. And then once you understand the difference, I think like anything in life, you can then learn to deal with it because you know what to expect. I'm going to get an answer from him. He's going to tell me what to do and I don't wanna hear it. What I wanna hear is why I'm right, and then you call me, and I'm like, "Yeah, you're all right. Of course you're right. Fuck all of them." You're right. And then she chews on it and she feels better. And then she goes to Rick and she's like, what did you say I needed to do? And then she probably does that. But, that's women. That's processing. That's part of it. So just, try to keep that in mind when dealing with your friends and also with your husbands or your partners or whoever you're with. So anyways, okay, let's go to the bestie rapid question, Jack. You go first.
Okay, let's see. What's one thing men do that drives you crazy, but you kind of admire it too? How my
Hmm.
husband can just kind of like let it go.
Really?
Drives me crazy. Like, I need to go over it and talk about it. Like, just an issue we had just recently of something that happened, and he's just like, "Just let it go.
Right.
Whatever. It's not, like, it's not affecting us now. It's over and done with." "Okay, well, then next time, I'm not gonna do this, and I'm not gonna do." And
You're already
he's just
pre-planning.
like, yeah,
Relax.
and he's just like, "Just let it go." I'm
It's
like,
like,
"God,
shut
how do
up
you
about
do
it.
that?
I know,
How do you
right?
do that?"
I would
But I do
say
I wish I could let more go. You know what I mean? I wish I didn't take it so deep, like, almost like they're doing it at me, even though I know they're not. You know what I mean?
right.
Like, something said or done, like a text I got from someone recently, and I was just like, "Wow." And I just wanted to, like, fire back. He's like, "No, it's not gonna help. Just let it
Yeah,
go."
that's true.
I'm like, "How do
I
you
would
do
say
that?"
that I would say the one thing men do that drives me crazy that you admire too, I guess that is it. They can compartmentalize their situations and then really just walk away. Like it doesn't
Don't mention
stir
it
their
again.
feathers. Yeah, it doesn't ruffle their feathers at all. We're all fluffed up and we're ready to roll. They're like,
Our
it's
hands are
just
out there, ready to go. Our faces are red.
our faces are good for you
Gosh,
guys. You don't get affected by anything. We do. All right.
whatever.
All right, my turn. What's something women do better than anyone?
Support,
Yep.
love.
Love, yeah. Support and love, take care.
Mhm. I
I
think
think
so.
yeah. I think that we
Mhm.
are made for it and we do it better than anyone and nobody can touch us on that. There's some guys that are made that way and they're sweet, da da da, but it could be an act
Mhm.
as well. They could just be behaving at that point. It's like,
I
right?
need to console her so she'll feel better and just drop it.
Men give love for sex. Don't forget that one.
He's consoling you because at the end he thinks he's gonna get sad.
100%. That is the truth too. I'm not kidding you. So go back to that when needed. So, but women
Oh,
are
that's so
better at it. We
funny.
care. We care. I don't know if men care
Mhm.
that much. That's part of it. They just don't care. They're
No,
like,
we're not saying a bad thing. It's just
no,
that's how they were
that's how they're
that's how
wired.
the wired. Have you ever expected a man to meet a need that only a bestie really could?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Emotionally support.
And then I find out that that's not I need to call my bestie because 'cause you're not doing it for me.
Yeah.
And I'm not giving you sex, so I can call my bestie.
He's like, love is over. I'm not getting sex. I'm not
And
getting
I'm
sex.
like,
I'm telling you, it's the
"Exactly."
greatest line ever. I don't know. I don't want to say the guy's name because I know him and it
Yeah.
was like greatest conversation I ever had in my life. All right. What's the biggest difference you've noticed how men and women handle emotions? Men generally don't. I think they just sidestep them. And women, give the full explosion of,
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't think it has anything to do with it. I used to think maybe it was your period made you all crazy and, maybe your emotions. No, I think we're just creatures of
Now it's
emotion.
menopause.
Now it's menopause. I mean, it just goes on and on. What blame it on something. I think we're just more wired for it. Women
Yeah.
are nutty that way. Yeah, there's a huge difference between how men and women handle emotions. 100%. They
Yeah.
just want
My
you to
hus
curb it.
I do there is one thing my husband does that's very cute. Like, if we're watching a really sad movie
Hmm.
and he'll look over at where he's kinda teary-eyed and he has to look over to me because if he knows if I'm really, like, just pouring crying, it's really sad, so it's okay that he's, like, teared up. He's like, "It is really sad." "Okay."
Yeah,
But he
he
does,
needs
and he
a
always says it
confirmation.
too. Yes, he needs to, like, look over, and if I wasn't one time I should try to be hard and not cry, and then
You're like,
I know it's a
what are you
sad
whining about, whiny ass?
if
Gather
only I
yourself.
could, if
I
only.
know. You'll be
I
crying
say
too.
it, but I could never do it, especially if he's feeling that emotion, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
how do your female friendships help you navigate your relationships with men?
They're an outlet. They're a re-guide, they're a redirect, they're a soft place to land, and they're help you feel like you can go back for you're basically going to
Mhm.
a well that's pretty dry without a lot of connection of emotions, so you have to find that somewhere, and then you go back and you can navigate it better because maybe you feel like you got heard or understood, and they gave you that, and it definitely helps your it helps your relationship with men. If men were only left to do that for you and you never got it, if you don't have
Mhm.
any friends, I don't know what you're doing if you're a girl. Like you could be void of emotions, I guess, but I don't know many women that could handle that long term.
No, because actually, I have an example. My first marriage, he
Yeah,
pushed me you got my friends away. I didn't have my friends. I
right.
only had his family and, like, my and we know, mine I can't talk to about things.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
anywho, literally, it drove me crazy.
yeah,
I was a mess.
yeah.
By the
It
time
wasn't
I left, I was literally a mess. I had to
right,
find myself again,
right.
and
And
it
you
took a
needed to
while.
find support. Yeah. Because
Mhm.
you need it. Women need it. Don't
Mhm.
sidestep it. Like, we're not meant to process the way men do, and if we're forced to process the way they do, we are not good long term with that. I don't think. I don't know any women that would be, and it's important to have your friends, especially for some landing soft spots, because if you don't have it, you're going to really find yourself in a bad situation. Like Jackie said, she got isolated and she got
Mhm.
everybody around her that supported and loved her and understood her was removed from her life. And
Yep.
it
It
did
was
not
rough.
it was rough, and we're lucky she got out of that okay, so praise Jesus on that one.
Mhm.
So, alright, if this
Mhm.
episode hit you in the feels or made you laugh way too hard, we consider that a win.
Be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with your ride or die,
And when you're ready to make your friendship official, book your bestimony at rhinestoneweddingchapel.com.
because the best love stories don't always come with a ring.
We stick together, ride or die to the moon, and no amount of space could ever come between us two. The reuniting's like we never been apart, and every single time we're eye to eye and heart to heart. There's not enough words to describe what you mean to me. Through heartaches and ups and downs in this life, you've stayed right next to me. I vow to make you laugh till you cry and talk about everything under the moon. The definition of a best friend is you. Is you. And we'll keep dancing through the rain, forever connected. Same page, we're writing our story every day. We'll keep on growing every chance.